Hello and welcome on the journey, Scorpio. Scorpio, I have missed you. I've been away for a little while, but I'm back. And of course, it's Mercury retrograde today, April 1st, when I'm recording this. And I feel a lot of you are on fire. And the song I had come to mind was, "This girl is on fire." And I feel like you are ready to return. Maybe some of you have been away on vacation, or you've been doing things right now to just get away from your ordinary self. And so now you're ready to rejuvenate, return to your professional life, and maybe find more meaning. Some of you might be thinking about changing your careers, and with all of the new energy that's coming up, especially Venus entering Aries on April 5th and the new moon solar eclipse coming up on April 8th, there's this need to prioritize your physical well-being. And a lot of you might be rethinking your routines, maybe your food, your lifestyle choices. Some of you could be wanting to get back to those unfinished projects, because I know Scorpios, I'm Scorpio too, we have so much energy. We put a lot of energy into like coming up with these amazing ideas, but we don't always necessarily finish what we start. So just do it is the message from Spirit. With Venus in Aries, there could be that impulsive energy to just jump headfirst into something. Maybe there's a person around you that you're attracted to, but right now with there being Mercury retrograde, just be careful not to jump into anything and to maybe send that risky text or make any major decisions, because you might regret it because it's Mercury retrograde. So just reflect, slow down, finish those abandoned projects, and just take care of the little things, and make sure you write yourself a lot of reminders and understand that there's going to be a lot of old traumas rising to the surface. And maybe for a lot of you, you're looking at your boundaries. Spirit wants me to talk about how you may have a family wound or pattern that can be healed right now, something that is coming up so you can let go of it. Let's get an angel message. What is the message? Ooh, flying right out. We have, fun. Your guidance is to take time to enjoy yourself, relax, and find your sense of humor. Treat things lightly. Fun brings lightness of spirit, and the most difficult situation can be eased if you see the funny side of things. So cultivate a sense of the ridiculous. How can you bring play, laughter, and fun into your social life, your relationships, your work life? When you have fun, the angels rejoice, for there is nothing they love more than joy, play, humor, and laughter. I master my emotions. So that's going to help you to become more tolerant at this time, because there could be things that come up. And for what I'm tuning into the energy is there's some issues in mothering. So that means that it's time for you to mother yourself, to heal the maternal line, to see all the good, to be grateful that you are here because you were vesseled into this world from your mother. That's something to be grateful for. One little thing to be grateful for, even if you don't have a great relationship with your mother. And if you do, good for you. I'm happy for you. All right, let's get into the cards. I'm using the Gilded Tarot, which just seems to be the one that I am drawn to today. What is the energy for Scorpio? What's the energy for Scorpio? On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And a lot of you are prioritizing yourself. You are a beautiful person. You're transforming. You have a lot of abundance around you. This energy is, it's very self-sufficient energy. And you know that you don't need anybody to fulfill you, that you can fulfill yourself. You're very, very full of these creative ideas. I see a lot of blue here. Others have tried to tell you who to be along the way, but you have just continued to bloom and transform and to grow your own garden regardless of what people have told you to do, and you follow your heart. That's very important. Ooh, speaking of the heart, we have the Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, Page of Wands, King of Wands, Strength, and the Seven of Wands. I feel that there's this opportunity around you for love, and it could be with a Leo. We have the Strength card, and we also have the King of Wands here. There may be this need to forgive somebody for the past. I feel that somebody may have been immature in how they love you. But there's this opportunity to restart, and I feel that over the full moon, maybe there has been better communication between you and a partner. It's taken a lot of courage because you've had to stand up and have boundaries with this person. There's been a lot that has happened in the past. Lies, perhaps betrayal, hurts, things said that can't be taken back. But I feel as if this person wants to build a bridge with you, that they're trying to take the high road here with you, handing out an olive branch. There's this opportunity for you to break free, potentially, and to move into a new love relationship, because there's this attraction around you. However, it's just an opportunity. And right now with Mercury retrograde, I feel this need to caution you. Beware, because you can't necessarily see everything. You've really built up a lot of boundaries, and you have what you need to be self-sufficient right now with that Nine of Pentacles energy. This is all about you right now, Scorpio. I feel that you need to keep an open mind and to really invest in yourself. A lot of you have learned from the past, from these hurts, from the people around you, from a partnership potentially. And now you are able to see the bigger picture, to overcome the challenges, any challenge, and you are a leader. You can help teach other people your experiences, and you know that it doesn't matter if you've been in other relationships or if been in other marriages, for example, or something, that wherever you go are where the issues are going to follow. It doesn't matter what partner you have. It's going to always be you who has to deal with your inner self, with your shadow self. That it's up to you to learn how to forgive. You can't blame and project your hurt onto other people. It's your own hurt and wounds inside. Nobody has the ability to hurt us. It is how we perceive how other people treat us. So you're really looking at that right now. I see a lot of reflection and a lot of growth in how you deal with partnerships. You have a lot of strength. I see that. And you're prepared to just allow other people to do their thing around you, and you're not changing them. You're not trying to mother them. You're being very tolerant. You're being very stable here. And you're striving to be your best self and to connect with those you love and to be very forgiving. It's a great energy. Let's look at your healing. What is the message of healing? Ooh, you are recovering something, and exercise is the key. Wow, you've got a couple of cards here. Laughter is the best medicine. Follow your unconditional joy. Expect a miracle. Sobriety. Hydration. So that's what Spirit is wanting you to know, that you can recover this hurt, this pain, the wounds of the past, whatever is in your ancestral line. You may have, like, for example, I'm tuning into a line of wounding where there's been maybe alcoholism or drug addiction or abuse that you are recovering. You're breaking curses of a generational line here, and you're needing to have fun and to laugh. You having fun, you being joyful is what is going to help this process of recovery. And for some of you, it is sobriety. That is how you're going to do it. Drinking more water, having those drink substitutes instead of drinking that wine. I mean, it's so easy to just tune it out, just to go into automatic habits. But I mean, who doesn't like to feel well the next day when they wake up and not in a fog, or to feel that little bit of a headache at the back of your head because you've had a little too many? Could even be with just habits. So maybe you've been able to recently step out of that and realize that you don't need it. It's just a habit. Just a habit. And I know I can say that, but I can say that because I have been through a line of alcoholism. And it's just been so easy for 20 years to just live that lifestyle with partners who were alcoholics, and to so easily get, have them pressure you back into wanting to drink, to take that drink. Oh, just have one, and it never is just one. Oh, come on. Instead, you're having those boundaries. You have got this. You can do this. You can recover. You can be conscious. I believe in you. And it's going to take having maybe the actual physical glass. That's what it takes for me, to have that physical glass with a little bit of bubbly water, and even just the color of a nice rosé or something with like a little bit of grape juice or something. And you can fool yourself into believing that you're enjoying the experience because you know the pain of not feeling good. And that's where I can share my own experience here. All right, you have, I am connected with a higher power. Remember, the wisdom and intelligence of the universe is mine to use. I trust in life to support me. Everything is always working out for you, Scorpio. You are connected. You can hear the whisperings. As I say yes to life, life says yes to me. There's a house here. There's a garden. What do you want? Life mirrors my every thought. As I keep my thoughts positive, life brings to me only good experiences. So yes, you may have had a partner who's lied. You may have had a partner who's betrayed you. You may have had people who've betrayed you. You may have had your own parents turn their back on you. However, do you allow that bitterness into your soul? No, you don't. You put your head up high, put your shoulders back, you get on your rebounder, You get outside, you walk, you exercise, you get a couple of weights, you do some tiny habits every day, and you work on yourself. Self-love. Put that money aside, a little bit of money aside for your future. So I'm working with others. Be yourself around others. Don't make assumptions. The biggest assumption that humans make is that everyone sees life the way we do. We assume that others think the way we think, feel the way we feel, judge the way we judge, and abuse the way we abuse. We are afraid to be ourselves around others because we think others will judge us, victimize us, abuse us, and blame us as we do ourselves. So if there are those little triggers that keep coming up for you with a partner, what is it in you that it's affecting? So for example, if your partner checks out a beautiful lady and it makes you feel so angry and jealous, because us Scorpios, we love to have complete control of our partners because we want their eyes on us only because we're supposed to be the most beautiful thing in the room. And if we're feeling ourselves jealous, well, why do we feel jealous? Why? Is it because we don't feel good enough about our bodies and we need to do something? Well, this is the time to look at that. And if you are into maybe overeating because you don't feel good about yourself, or you need to work out a little bit and tone up and stuff, well, this is time to do that for yourself instead of blaming your partner for having wandering eyes. It's get to work on your own self. And that's what I'm working on too. I can only speak from what I'm working on myself. What is the guidance? We have air element, communication, 39. So March 9th might be important, may have been something, or September 3rd may be important to somebody in this here. But 12 is a 3, which is all about communication. So you might need, for some of you, your words have a lot of power. And so how you say things is important. It is important for you to be yourself. And even though I feel completely awkward doing tarot and it just doesn't come naturally, but I'm guided to do it, I'm not going to judge myself anymore because there is something. I'm here for a reason. Spirit wants me to do this for a reason. And if even only myself learns from the cards, that is important. So maybe for some of you that might be something that you're holding back on communicating, maybe writing a book or speaking or sharing with other people because you don't feel like it's natural to do. Well, it's never going to feel natural. It's always going to feel a little awkward. But if you don't care what other people think and you don't judge yourself, then you can get into your calling, into your divine life purpose. And for some of you, I feel that your life purpose is in communication somehow. And maybe if you've had been overthinking a project because you're scared to share it with the world, don't. Or maybe some of you have had an impasse in a relationship. And so it is time to forgive. It is time to put that work into just forgiving the person and allowing it. Either let the relationship go or just allow the communication to come out, purify the relationship. And maybe it is with a parent. For some of you, I am picking up on a mother here too. That where there may need to be some healing around and with a mother figure. Message for Scorpio. Release the dark wound. Let love in. So we have the 25, which could be February 5th, could be of significance, or May 2nd. But there is something that you need to release. And I feel like it's criticism and judgment of yourself. I feel like you've been shaming your own self. And so you need to just let that go. There may be an important relationship that needs to be balanced, and it could be in your 7th house of partnership. So there just needs to be that wound of the past that you let go. You could have been holding on to some kind of betrayal, some kind of things that happened. And when two people get together, it's like two different planets. They're two different worlds. Like that person had their own, they may have mother issues, that somebody you're dealing with might have their own mother issues, and you have your own mother issues, or you have your own issues, and then you get together and it's like collision that happens, and it's really difficult to negotiate relationships in general. So you're being asked to let go of the cellular memories right now and to heal that, to recover that, and sobriety is going to help in that situation. All right, let's get you a gemstone for healing. What is the gemstone for Scorpio right now? Lapis lazuli, a sudden realization or something. So you're breaking away from what isn't on your path. And lapis lazuli can balance the endocrine system. So you may have had and are dealing with hormonal imbalance. Maybe some of you are going through perimenopause or in menopause. Some of you may also just be dealing with a lot of emotions, which is throwing off your system. So cut ties to the things that are distracting you right now from anybody that around you that is causing a drain on your energy. You may have been having some psychic attacks, and so maybe there's some energy vampires that are pulling on your energy and you're not realizing it even, and it's been affecting your eyes, your nose, your throat, your head area of your body. So lapis lazuli can help you in getting back your voice. 222 just came on, 2222. So being in the right place at the right time. There's something that you need to communicate, something in your throat chakra that you're being distracted from. So there's a project there for somebody. It's either a book, speaking, sharing your ideas, teaching, singing. What is the T for Scorpio? What do we have? Hat. You'll be playing a different role. So again, I feel like in career, there's something changing in your career, your professional life, where you're being asked to just do it. What else? Older woman. Dealings or relationship with an older woman. Yeah. So I feel as if there is a mother figure in your life that has been affecting you, that has really been trying to hold you back in speaking your truth. So it's time to heal. Connect with that lineage, with your lineage, and look at the patterns that can be healed now. All right, let's get you a quote. What do we have? I believe that our highest calling as human beings is to be of service. And that is what tarot is, service work. So if you want to be, if you feel yourself drawn to energy work and you haven't had the chance because you don't feel like you're good enough, well, you're always going to be learning. That's the thing about tarot. That's what I love about it. It's just, you know, it doesn't even matter if you can't even read the cards. I mean, it does help to know the meanings and the astrological symbolisms and stuff, but you will learn that. But even just looking at the pictures and picking up on the energy, it's an amazing journey. So take a slow, deep inhale and a slow, deep exhale. Ask yourself, what is the best way I can share my gifts today? You have gifts that need to be shared, Scorpio. So what are you going to do today to teach, to learn, to pass on your knowledge, to be of service? Because the more we are a vessel for spirit to come through us, to share, to grow, to share, we are filled with more energy. We are filled with so much abundance. It's been a wonderful reading. Thank you so much, Scorpio. I am glad to be back at this, and I see you again in the future on the journey. Take care of yourself. Bye.